I want to speak to you today in the simplest way possible, because sometimes the truth needs to be heard without complication, without any fluff. You weren't supposed to find this, but now that you have, it's important you understand the power you hold in your hands. So, let's talk about that power, your power. Every single person on this planet has a concept of themselves, a belief system built upon everything they've experienced, everything they've been told, and everything they've come to accept as true. But the most important thing I want to emphasize is that this concept of yourself is not permanent. It can, and it does, change. And when it changes, everything around you changes too. The world doesn't have to stay the way it is right now. You have the ability to reshape it, to shift it, all by changing how you see yourself. The question is, are you ready to accept that power? The first thing to understand is that you are not bound by what's happening in your life right now. What you see in front of you, the circumstances, the conditions, are simply the result of what you've believed so far. The present moment, as you perceive it, is just a reflection of the past. The story you've been telling yourself up until now is playing out in your reality. But I'll tell you something extraordinary, you can rewrite that story, starting today, starting right now. You've likely been told that change takes time, that your current reality has to unfold in a certain way, that things need to happen step by step for you to reach your goal. But that is only true if you believe it to be true. In reality, the change you desire can happen in an instant, not in the future, but in the now. The power to change is in the present moment. Now, I want you to really think about this, you are more than the sum of your past experiences. You are not the collection of all the failures or mistakes you've made. You are not defined by your past mistakes or regrets. You are not even defined by the successes you've had. All of these things are fleeting. You are not the experiences you've had, you are the awareness that is experiencing them. That awareness, that deeper part of you, is infinite. It can shift. It can change. And once it does, everything else will follow. How do we begin to shift? How do we begin to rewrite our story, to break free from the patterns that have kept us stuck? The answer is simple, it begins with awareness and belief. First, you must become aware of the thought patterns you've been holding on to. Become aware of what you truly believe about yourself, about your possibilities. Is your self-concept one of limitation or possibility? Do you see yourself as a victim of circumstances, or do you see yourself as the creator of your reality? This is where everything starts. Once you are aware, you must begin to change your beliefs. And here's the beauty of it, you don't need to wait for the external world to change in order to change your belief. You can decide, in this moment, to see yourself differently. You can choose to believe that you are not limited by anything outside of yourself. You can choose to believe that the life you want is already yours, simply waiting to be realized. But here's where most people get stuck, they look at their current circumstances and they let those circumstances dictate their beliefs. They say, I want to change, but the world around me isn't changing. I want to be rich, but I'm still struggling. I want to be happy, but I'm still unhappy. This way of thinking is the trap. Your current circumstances are not the reality, they are just a reflection of your past beliefs. The truth is that if you change your beliefs about yourself and the world around you, your circumstances will begin to change too. And they'll change faster than you might expect. This is the secret I'm sharing with you today, you don't have to wait for things to change in order to experience change. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. The only thing you need to do is decide. Decide what you want, decide who you are, and decide how you will show up in the world. When you make that decision with full conviction, the world has no choice but to reflect that back to you. But let me caution you, there will be challenges. There will be moments where doubt creeps in, where the old beliefs try to pull you back into their grip. You might think, this isn't working, or I can't change that fast. And in those moments, it's essential that you do not give in to the old story. The old story is no longer yours to tell. You are rewriting it, and you must stick to the new script. The power lies in the persistence of your belief. Even when things look difficult, even when the world seems to be going against you, keep believing. Keep seeing the truth you have decided to believe. That is where the magic happens. It's not in waiting for the perfect moment or in waiting for things to line up perfectly. It's in knowing that everything you want is already yours, in consciousness, and it is simply waiting for you to recognize it. You are not limited by time. You are not bound by what has happened in the past. You are the creator of your present moment, and you are the creator of your future. All of the power, all of the potential, is within you right now. You are the one who gets to decide how your life will unfold. The world around you will reflect the beliefs you hold about yourself and the possibilities available to you. So, what do you choose today? What do you believe about yourself and the life you are living? If you are ready to shift, if you are ready to step into a new reality, the key is already in your hands. The world is waiting for you to claim your power and live from that place of knowing that everything you desire is already yours. You may be sitting there thinking, but what about the struggles I'm facing right now? And I'll tell you this, struggles are just temporary reflections of your internal state. They are not permanent. Your current situation is not set in stone. You have the ability to transform any situation if you can shift your thinking, shift your beliefs, and shift your identity. What happens is that most people, when they face challenges, they tend to identify with the struggle. They say, "This is who I am," or "This is just the way things are." And that becomes their truth. But your circumstances do not define you. They are simply the result of past thoughts and beliefs, and those can be changed. When you focus on the belief that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle, that you are not defined by the difficulties you face, the difficulties begin to fade away. They lose their power over you. The more you reinforce the belief that you are greater than any challenge, the less those challenges will affect you. This is why it's important to not let the external world dictate your reality. Instead, you must focus on how you see yourself, how you see your potential, and how you approach life. The energy you put into these beliefs is the energy that will shape your world. When you begin to consistently hold the belief that everything is already working in your favor, that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, you'll start to see your reality shift in ways that may seem miraculous. You don't need to chase after your desires or wait for them to happen. The truth is, your desires are already a part of you. All you need to do is align your thinking with what you desire, see yourself already in possession of it, and allow the world around you to adjust accordingly. There is no need to struggle or force things. It's about shifting your mindset, and that will be the catalyst for change in every area of your life. The reason why many people don't see this shift immediately is because they've been conditioned to believe in a reality that works against them. They've been told that things need to be difficult, that success requires struggle. But when you shift your thinking and begin to live as though you already have what you desire, the struggle fades, and the results come more easily. This is the power of your thoughts, the power of your beliefs, and the power you have to shape your reality. In this moment, you are free to choose a new path, to create a new version of yourself, to break free from the limitations that have held you back. The power to transform your life is within you, and it begins with one simple choice, the choice to believe that you are not a victim of your circumstances, but the creator of your experience. If this resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Sharing this message with others is a powerful way to spread this knowledge and create a ripple effect of positive change. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can join us on this incredible journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Your future self will thank you for it. So, now that you've found this, don't ignore it. Don't let it slip away. You are standing at the threshold of something powerful. Don't let doubt or fear hold you back. Step forward into the life you deserve, the life you are capable of creating. The moment is now. The power is yours. The question is, what will you do with it?